on your call.
All right. We are the Sarah T. Reed Elementary team, CSX safety team. And my name is Spencer Perrineau.
I'm Anna Keenan.
I'm Laura Slatkoff.
All right. What are some challenges that you might imagine facing when working with middle school students? We work with 4th through 8th graders every day, and what we see is extreme behavior problems, talkative students, students who are very behind in their coursework, students who don't even come to school at all. One of the most frustrating things that we deal with every day is the disengaged student. The disengaged student is there, but they are checked out. They don't understand how this education connects to their real life. They're uninterested in finding out. They act out their grades suffer. They don't think about their learning, and they don't see the bigger picture. We want to get students thinking again, and we propose science. What is science? Well, science is the most applied of all of the disciplines. Science is related to everything. Science uses math, science uses English, science uses social studies, and it uses history to understand what this physical world around us is. Science incorporates children's curiosity. When done correctly, it can necessitate their participation. And it directly links to what they're learning about. It directly links to what they're living about. Science teaches you how to think.
We want to bring the experience of a day in the Science Museum to New Orleans East. We want to bring it to the kids in the community. We want to give kids the opportunity to think beyond the textbooks and engage in learning. This event will be at Joe W. Brown Memorial Park in New Orleans East. It will be focused to K through 12 schools close to the park: Sarah T. Reed Elementary, New Orleans Charter Science and Math Academy, and Abramson Science and Technology. And it's a family event. We want to get the family out there learning with the kids.
Have you ever been to a really great science museum, especially as a child? I know that as a student, when I went on a field trip, I was learning so many things, and it didn't even feel like learning because it was through exploration and play. It made me think about the world around me, wonder why about things I never thought about before. And this is the experience that we want to bring to our students. We will have booths set up with different displays and activities that will include many different aspects of science and the real world. Some of these would include biology, sports science, food science, growth science, weather-related science, and an endless array of possibilities. All of this with the goal of getting our students to really think and to wonder why.
The working title right now is Get Thinking. It will be held in the spring at the park on a Saturday afternoon so that the whole family can attend. We want to get 10 speakers for demonstrations, science, flashy experiments, something that will draw the kids in, and allow for most of the time of the event to be for family and kids to circulate to all of the booths and get hands-on science experience, learn about things.
We also want this event to help bring the community together. We want to partner with local organizations such as Friends of the Joe W. Brown Memorial Park and Louisiana Nature Center, who we've already been in contact with and have told us they're excited about the prospect of this event. Some other organizations we plan to reach out to are Vietnamese Initiatives in Economic Training, Vietnamese American Youth Leaders Association, the Ruby Bridges Foundation, and local universities and schools. We want to create opportunities for these organizations' members, especially the students and youth within these organizations, to take leadership roles in these events.
We are asking for $4,000. This will encompass advertising. We want to get our name out there. We want every kid to have a flyer so they know this event is happening. We want materials so that the kids can take something home at the end of the day. They can do an experiment and take it home with them so they can remember it. Transportation, so even if the family can't go, the kid can find a way there. Speakers and other miscellaneous event costs. We are inviting around 1,500 students from those 3 schools and their families. And we're estimating about 700 actually attending. This comes out to a $6 per person cost.
Education reformer John Dewey once said, education is not preparation for life, but education is life itself. We believe in education as something that should be more than just fun. It should be constantly life-changing. And what better way to do that than with a celebration of the physical world? due to heavy math and ELA or English education that we are really putting on our students, sometimes science is actually kind of glazed over in some of the lesser districts. And we think a science museum event is an excellent way to get science into the lives of our children. They deserve this taste of all the things that science offers them in terms of jobs and then just in terms of answers to their questions about the world. Like, why do I get shocked by doors sometimes? Why do cats cough up hairballs? Where do humans come from? Where do stars come from? Because these questions matter. And we want our children to be asking these questions. We want to get the kids thinking again.